Hello everybody, welcome in. It's me, Lloyd and we're playing Citizen Sleeper. You tried. Josh got the coveted first redemption. Let's see. Sora over here like, I can aggressively yell first too. I'm not sure why you can't see my VTuber. Let's see. Hey, that's me. That's the guy. Welcome in everyone, happy Wednesday. You've made it this far through your week. One sec. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that was probably really fucking loud. But yeah, welcome in. We're on cycle 23 on our machinist playthrough. Let's take a gander. Basora, how are you? Josh, how are you? I think OGB found my be lurking. How are you? Psst, play Dark Souls 3 with me. I need a carry. I feel really special that you seem to think that I have the skill to carry someone, not only to play Dark Souls 3, but to carry someone on Dark Souls 3. Uh, Steve has been trying to get me to stream a Dark Souls game for a really long time. And I think I would do Bloodborne first, I'm not sure though. But good luck, Sora. I believe in you. And I'm gonna support you from over here. Stream Death 3 if you please. I'll put it on the request list, absolutely. I'm going to do horrible when I do eventually do... What is it, a From Software game? Is that what you'd call that? So I need to make sure... that we hype it up a bit so we have a couple people yelling at me and keeping me company while I cry. Before I get too into this, let me move some stuff around. My poor microphone gets absolutely, like, tousled every time I do an art stream. And on Monday's stream, we did Warhammer mini building. That came out really good, but because of that, my mic's all over the place. It's stamina managing time. What do you mean? Don't you just roll forever and ever and ever and ever? I think that's the game. Let's see, so I actually don't remember what we were working on here. I know a lot of our quest lines are trying to get us to go to the next area, and we just unlocked a discount for unlocking it. That's a lot of unlocks in a row, but you know what I mean. So it's 100 cryo to do that. We have 97 cryo. I'm not gonna unlock an area and have nothing in my pocket. That's like going on vacation, bro. No thank y'all. You and me wish it worked that way. the finger pointing. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Let's see. I love that meme of the raccoon, the really pudgy raccoon that's just constantly rolling. And the POV is like a person walking around with a camera. And it's just... like, that just, from my understanding of Dark Souls, that's the whole game. It's just rolling and rolling. So this timer's going off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more cycles until Ethan's vendetta kicks in. I keep calling these like commitments because it reminds me of in the Star Wars Edge of Empire tabletop RPG, how you can have similar commitments that go off. Let's see. So we don't have to worry about that for 4 more in-game cycles. We don't have our conditions good. I might want to get some scrap to be able to make sure that we don't lose a dice for tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough energy. Wow, we really ended last stream like in a nice, like, treating future us well. Okay, so let's see. I could be working here to get. Oh wait, this is the end of a fucking day. Here I am, like, future, past Lloyd really took care of us. No, we don't have any dice. It's the end of the day. We can't. We don't have any fuel for interactions. But before we sleep, let's actually use one of our scrap to get our condition up above the deterioration marker here. There we go. We have enough food, we're not starving. This is good. This is good. Activating lurk mode. Fuck yeah. Good luck over there. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it. Who lurk? I don't know if I read that, Adam, but I see you. I see you. I sense your presence. Your aura. No problem on my lunch break. Good. Hope work's not too horrible. Everything's on fire at my work, but it's okay. It's getting better. We actually got some pretty decent rules for today. Nothing under 3, which is cool. For anyone who can't count 6-sided dice, 3 and up's pretty, kind of the best you can get. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick rotation, see if any new events procced. No. Okay. Let's see. Build a home. Gather scrap at the unit. Oh, there's a derelict unit at the loan that remains unclaimed. I don't know if it's worth doing this, especially considering we're about to unlock the next area, but fuck it. 2 hours late, I had to pay off my security deposit, or else. Gross. Is it a new place? If they keep making you pay your security deposit, heads up, bud. That's I think you're being ripped off. Let's see. So we're about to unlock the next area. I guess I should unlock the house because this is like, since it's a narrative-driven game and the more quests you finish, the more random shit gets unlocked, I guess getting the house is a good idea. Maybe some random NPC will be exposed to us. Not in a negative way. Okay, so we could work on that. Fang was located... He wants me to go to the Greenway. Okay, that's the next area. Okay, help Fang. Okay. Track Ashton. Wants you to help her locate the crew member who betrayed her, Ashton Kate. Okay, great. Really glad that tells me exactly what I have to do here. Get to know Memphis. Yeah, we gotta go to the Greenway to get him his mushrooms. Man, we might actually have to go to the next area. Rabia wants you to work for Yadigan. Could they help you settle on the eye? I actually am I have no interest in this gang angle. Rabia's kind of talking them up to kind of seem like they're heroes, and like I get it. If there's no like social programs in a government, someone's got to step up. But I don't know. They're definitely a gang, so I think they're just trying to talk it up. Let's see. Is there anything we can track over here? Back in brain scan land. Alright, we need okay, we could do it here. Havenage members broadcasting. I don't need to do Havenage agents. Like, I really don't. Who's this? Are you Havenage? You're Havenage. I could do that one. Who are you? You're Yadigan. I can just get money for those. Alright, I don't need those. I really don't. This is kind of crap, actually. I guess we could work on this. Oh, we need to spend scrap here. Fuck. Okay. We don't have money. That's the funniest thing, is that we actually don't have money. We could do a couple shifts at the Overlook Bar. It looks like we're trying to like getting good with Tala. Fuck it, let's do it. Will they give me money? Let's see, it'll give me 15 cryo or 10 cryo, depending on how well it goes. Alright, fuck it. We'll do... It's risky, but... You know, I don't have a negative stat anymore in Engage, so I'm sure it's fine. Let's get that 25% negative, come on. Make it interesting. Nah, okay. We just got a neutral outcome, that's good, that's good. Hey, dancing! Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We are playing a Citizen Sleeper, but how are you today? Let's see, things to catch up on. Josh got first. Oh, you said hi on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, thanks. Josh got first. He threatened to shit on the floor. Sora's upset he didn't get first. I think that's most of the actions that have happened here. But welcome. You're good. That's good. That's good. Let's see. So we're gonna just do a few because we have 110 right now. So after one more, I think we'll go unlock the next area because we need 100 for it. Okay, great. So we have 123. That's enough to know. You know, I might be able to do something cheap. Alright, there we go. Next area, let's go. Pay for passage. When you mention Ankita, the spacer selling passes smiles. They'll give you a discount on passage to the Greenway. Sounds good. It was 160 before. Well, I put it on the floor, no toilets. I unfortunately did not invest in toilets for stream. I am very sorry about that. Alright, so we've done it. Greenway Transit. Cross to the Greenway. Brand new area. Overgrown biosphere. Oh, it's quite literally the Greenway. Okay, gotcha. As you step out onto the passageway, someone barrels into you from behind, sending you stumbling down the corridor. Ash! Oh, look at them! They're ripped. Stubborn XXPR spacer? We don't know what this is yet. You turn to see an unfamiliar spacer, laden with heavy gear. She steadies herself, staring you down as if daring you to respond. Sorry. She adjusts a strap on her shoulder, holding up a hand in recognition before setting off down the corridor. Alright, that's the coolest way to not be a dick when someone runs into you. I love the silent, like, respectful, like, head nod kind of vibes. Oh, Peak? Oh, we get 2 new characters. I'm sorry for her. A second spacer smiles at you apologetically. She's on a mission, and when she's on a mission, they shrug. Cautious XPR spacer. Okay, so cautious. I completely forgot what the adjective for the last one was. For Esh. Peak. Esh, Peak. Did they both have that like silent E at the end? That's kind of cute. They match. Not a. She seemed nice. Not a problem. They smile. You're sweet. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Chat, are you ready? I'm not ready. Peek! Ash stands further down the corridor, glowering at her friend. She chops at the air, pointing down the corridor to whatever end she's rushing to. Peek raises her eyebrows at you. Ash, please. Do you want everyone on the station to hate us? Ash hardens. They want to hate us. They can. They want to hate us. They can hate us. She drops her hip. Damn it. Anyone who can write emotion and like energy in such few words, I'm always super impressed by. Like, that just told us so much with like 4 words. She drops her hip. I'm not exactly seeing much love as it is. We're lucky we get through before they set up that damn cordon. Cordon? Peak gestures in your direction. See, they don't even know what you're talking about. The station isn't Hawthorne. Not everyone has to follow some corporate protocol. Ash sighs. I'm not saying they're part of the administration. She jerks her head in your direction. But I'm saying we need to get these supplies to the Briar before someone starts asking questions. Immediately starts asking questions. Oh, that's funny. Chat, let me know if, oh, I just realized the game I had on a really high volume. Let me adjust that real quick. Okay, great. That should be a little bit better. If it's too quiet, feel free to yell at me. If anything's goofy, feel free to yell at me. I'm here to be yelled at. I'll cry, but I'm here to be yelled at. What do we got? Can I help? I don't know. Peak was like so adorable and called us sweet, so I feel like I'm just folding, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Can I help? Peak smells slightly. See, Ash? Help! Isn't that exactly what we need right now? I'm gonna join their polycule. I don't even care if that's not programmed into this game, but we're joining. We're joining whenever this is. They said friend a few times in the narration, but we know how that works. We know how it is. Peak. Or peak. Ash rolls her eyes. I can't get Ash's like cadence of speech right. I've been fucking up every line of her dialogue. Peak. Peak. Ah, fuck. I don't. We're gonna keep going. Peak ignores her. Wait, we haven't gotten pronouns for Peak, have we? Yeah, cause Ash just keeps yelling at them. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get pronouns eventually. Let's see. Peak ignores her. We're with the refugees, the ones Havenage have cordoned off from entering the station. Ash interrupts. The ones that are being quarantined in makeshift vessels that barely made it to the eye to begin with. The ones that your station administrators have called an existential risk. Oh, that's fucked up. And are running out of supplies. And are running out of supplies. My brain is really good, I promise. Oh, while their right to safety is being debated by people with no stake in their future, she quickly looks away, annoyed at her own outburst. Peak sighs. She's right. People are trapped out there, and they turn to Ash. We understand that this is a big problem for the Eye. Hundreds of refugees and more ships turning up each cycle. They hold up a hand to stop Ash interrupting. But Ash turns away, her burning anger a palpable force in the close quarters of the corridor. They need supplies, and after everything they've been through, the quarantine isn't helping. Peak finishes. That's terrible, that's difficult to stay silent. I mean, I have no interest in defending Havenage. Like, that's just... The only person we knew that worked in Havenage was Fang, and then he got kicked out once once he started calling out the main guy for being a double spy. Not a double spy, more like a double agent. That's terrible. Ash looks back at you, her fierceness fading. Peak. Please. Ash gathers herself in the supplies. Ash, we need help. Just like the refugees needed us, we need others too. They smile at her. Peak turns to you. Come find us. The climbing briar is docked at the broken spoke, past the greenway in the waste. Fuck. Another new place, chat. We have a good view of the cordon, though we are keeping our distance for now. Come help us. They squeeze her hand. Oh. Ethan, who? Okay. We just need to have, like, we need to be shown an ounce of kindness. That's kind of where the meter is. But yeah, no, we've been called sweet. We've been gently smiled at. Our hand was given a gentle squeeze. I'm gonna do anything for Peak. We're gonna do some dangerous things. Okay. Ash turns to leave and Peak follows, waving goodbye. I just realized they good cop, bad copped me, but in in a gay way. Oh no. Oh no. A moment later, Ash shouts back down the corridor, "Don't bother coming empty-handed. You want to help? Show us. Bring supplies or don't come at all." Yes, we just got good cop, bad copped. Oh no. And with that, they disappear around the corner, Ash already picking up speed as Peak calls for her to slow down. A refugee... I'm so sorry. Are we making up words again? Flotilla? Flotilla? Flotilla. A small fleet? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I see the vision now. I see the vision. Okay. A refugee flotilla? Where are they coming from and why now? Each time you think you begin to understand this place, something changes. Okay, so we've discovered a new drive, so that's a new quest. What's this? Take the ferry. Oh, no. Wait, oh, the rim is where I came from. Alright, so what's going on here in the Greenway? We have overgrown biosphere, service dock, derelict Greenway dock, Haifa commune, self-sustaining community, artificial wilderness in the wild margins, the wastes, ruined agricultural systems, and climbing briar, escaped XPR ship. Oh, I think that's their ship. Oh, chat, we have so much shit. Okay, can I hack anything out here? Greenway gate. I need a Greenway cipher. Okay. Looks like that's gonna come up in plot eventually. Alright. So let's just, I guess, just go down the line, right? Okay. Oh, shit. So the concept is going green. Exploring the Greenway is unlike any other place on the eye. Its overgrown chambers defy mapping. Are two options. We have a neutral or +1. The neutral one is map the pathways. Gather, rather than simply thrash through the undergrowth, you might sketch a map of this overgrown jungle to try to better navigate its hazards. Alright. Or walk the Greenway. The simplest way to explore the Greenway is simply to pick a path and set off into its twisting chambers and passages. This carries obvious risks. Oh, that's horrible. So we can just fucking hoof it. Wow. Well, unfortunately, we get the +1 for the Endurer. We don't get any bonus over here. So we could get going green or lose energy. We could get going green or lose condition. Oh, I see why that's bad. Because then we start losing dice again. How about if it's a 5? Oh, it's 100% positive. Oh, that's fine. What about 4? What does 4 look like? Oh, it's positive or neutral. Oh, chat, this is great. We actually can't even fail this with the current dice we have set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we can finish it in one day, but it's worth just throwing one at it. Even if it got positive, I think I... Oh... Oh, that went significantly better than I could have ever considered. Alright, let's do that again. Yes! Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Alright, so we did that. This has filled, so when we leave, it'll tell us what we can do next. Oh, that was the exploration quest for this area, so it unlocked everything. Okay. Farm stacks, vertical farms, mushroom groves. We need this for Emphis. I don't care about anything else. What's happening here? Collect spores, forage for fungus. Why can't I do this? I need a skill upgrade. How many points do I have? And that was an Intuit. Do I have any points? Oh, I have no points. What's my Intuit at? So it needs to be at +1. Okay. Because we need those mushrooms for Emphis. That was the first quest we ever got over here. Let's see, can I even get mushrooms with this? While the grove mushrooms are dangerously inconsistent, spores provide a chance to gather or study these species in an untouched form. So I could get more spores. But I need the caps. We need the caps for Emphis. Alright, looks like we're not doing that. How about the farm stacks? Wow. Oh, shit. So it looks like we can steal the harvest. There's loads of food here. Why should farmers keep it to themselves? If you do it quickly, they might not even notice it's gone. Or work the stacks. Some farm stacks from the old station have survived, and the farmers that work them are always looking for new workers. They pay by yield. So it's either feast or famine. It's either you get 16 cryo or only 6 cryo. Alright. Look at this. A fuckload of energy. Or you could lose condition. They'll probably beat the shit out of you. The thing I'm getting nervous about, though, is there's not a lot of opportunities over here for us to do engineer checks, and we have a chance to get scrap if we have yeah, or engineer actions. I was pointing at the wrong thing. So that's what that is. What are you, the aviary? Wants a corporate garden for impressing guests with the gene-tweaked birds. Now this chamber's a mess of overgrowth. You can change that. We can clear it out. Sunlight refuge. Cut away the choking vines, stop the rot, and this place can be turned back into a garden of sorts. Do you think we can grow our own food here? Oh, shit. That's kind of dope. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Waiting for Fang. Why is it that you always have to wait for Fang? When is he going to be the one waiting for you? So apparently, we took so long to unlock this new area that he's already 50% loaded. Alright, Haifa Commune. Two options here. Work the canteen. Newcomers in the commune can work within the canteen, preparing and serving food for those that make the compound their home. Or work the grow beds. The grow beds are at the heart of the commune, feeding the members and fueling their labor. You are invited to assist in maintaining them. So they both fuel into the same progress. So it's not like one's better than the other. Yeah, they have the same, benefit options. +3 or just +1 if it's neutral. Okay. Let's see. The only way to become part of the commune is to work your way in through long service. It isn't for everyone. So that's so many. 1, 2, 3. So that's 12. That's 12. Gosh, progress points you have to commit. Wild margins. What are you? Alright, we've got repeatable action, search for signals. Rather than hiking around the wilderness, you can make use of your skills, tap into the cloud, and find Ashton via signals. Ooh, this was the Fang thing that Fang wanted us to do. Or look for tracks. Seems like the obvious way to track someone, but in this overgrown tangle, the simple task suddenly becomes difficult. Alright, interface though. We have bonus points in that, so this is to get further in Fang's mission. Oh, there's so many options, and not a lot of them are making money though, have you noticed that? Gather scrap. Oh, thank goodness. Out here at the edge of the habitable parts of the eye, everything is scrap. Oh, it's just +1? The trick is finding components that are still usable and staying safe. So this is only good if... How is that +1? That's almost never worth a dice for that. It doesn't even, make it sound like it's a variable amount. It sounds like you always get 1, or you can lose condition, 2 condition. And that sure as fuck is a waste of a 6 dice. Okay. That sucks. What are we doing over here? We've got Welcome to Episode Flux. Is the first of 3 episodic updates to Citizen Sleeper telling the story of the refugee Lloyd Taylor, which has arrived at the Eye. All 3 episodes, Flux, Refuge, and Purge, are now available. Oh, chant, that sounds like an expansion. Completing the supply Gyro's action will begin the episode, but be aware that it is intended for late game play. Oh shit. I really appreciate this warning. I really appreciate this, because if I was like a map gobbler, I was just trying to expand the map as fast as possible, I might not be leveled up enough to survive. Wow, that's cool. So we have to input 2 gyro caps. That makes sense why the mushrooms are so hard to get, because if that's unlocking late game content. Ash asked you to bring supplies, and fragrant eye-grown gyro caps seem like the perfect thing to impress her. That is so funny. Okay. Late game content, we're gonna leave that be. Anything past it? Oh, this is the end. Do you see this, chat? Usually the ring just goes off into the distance, but nope. That is the end. I'm actually nervous. There's a lot of shit to pay attention to. Well... Oh, I'm sorry, not the service dock. I'm really interested in the aviary and the idea that we can clear it out. It sounds like there's almost a chance we can build stuff there or do something here. I really like the idea of that. So we could get 3 progress points, which is only a quarter. So it's going to be really slow. We're really low on money, though. So I don't know how that's going to go. Oh, we can't just cycle through the different areas. That's lame. Well, we could also work here. Oh, barter for food. Farming collective who control the stacks don't like to sell their food piecemeal, but for the right price, they'll let it go. I'm thinking... Let's see, thief. If we fail 3 times, if you get caught stealing, there's no way you'll be able to work in the stacks. It's as simple as that. Oh, so we can only steal twice before there's repercussions. Or if we fail bad enough. I wonder if this fills up. Productive reason. They could get me 16 cryo, but it's only 16 cryo. I don't think that's worth a perfect die. Let's see what's going on in here. Work the canteen, work the crow beds. Nah, fuck it. We are going to... After reading all of those things very carefully, we're not going to do any of this. So we could either do tracking Ashton, which would get a +3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck Fang's quest. He said he was gonna fix our tracker a while ago. I'm gonna get my aviary cleared out. Fuck it. Nice. Okay. We are officially out of dice. We have to take the tram back every day. Man, I want another... I want to get a house over there. And it looks like Ethan's almost back with his revenge. I was just taking a quick look-see. No one is upset more than they usually are. Alright, let's end that cycle. We're gonna lose a dice tomorrow. I noticed that too, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll survive. Yeah, see. Alright, so... Oh, fuck. These are really bad rolls. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Who did this? Alright. 2 more cycles until Ethan's back. Alright, let's go across. If they asked me for 100 credits, okay, good. Each way, I was gonna lose it. Okay, it looks like Fang's almost back. This is such a bummer. We need to finish a quest so that we can unlock this to get the mushrooms. Emphas has been waiting for years. It feels like years anyway. For us to get through. Let's see. You know what I'm thinking, chat? I'm thinking that it's nice and all that we have shit up here, but we need to be building that ship down here. What ship, you might be asking? The ship that we worked so hard to get onto this crew. And 50, oh, it's only 15 cryo? I thought it was more than that. I don't know. I'm gonna do this though because I want to get this plot point wrapped up. And also I get +2 to do to engineer tasks, so it's a given. Alright, great. +2 for the Sidereal Horizon. Great. Alright, so we got some more credits. Perfect. So we really could just stay here and finish this today. But I don't need to. I really don't need to. So now that we've done all that, Caster's table. What am I selling to Caster? I forgot. Oh, yet again. Or... Oh, Havenage. That's who I can sell this shit to. How much data do I have? Oh, 2 of each. Interesting. I'm good, though. Aviary, aviary. Let's see if we fuck this up. It said a 25% chance to fail. Oh, there we go. I really want to know what this is. I don't know why. I feel like I really want to know what this is. Alright, great. So 1 more cycle and we'll actually get that complete. We're gonna wait until tomorrow to eat because Emphasis Food gets us 3 energy bars restored. We're locked in, we're focused, we're just banging through these days. Alright, sick. These are solid rolls, holy shit. Okay, one more day until Ethan shows up. We don't know what it is. It's like an ominous, you know, what's he gonna do? Let's see. So one more day and Fang is gonna talk to us again. Let's do a 4 because it's gonna get it out. My +1's gonna bring it to 5. Alright, what's up? What do we got? Yes, let's do the 2 so that it gets us to a 3. Just don't fail. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, we did the Aviary. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Alright, what's up? What's up? What's up? We click. Oh. What? Oh! Wait, what is. Oh, we. The old growth in the aviary has created a rich medium into which you can place the spores from the groves. They'll grow well here. Oh, fungal beds? The most moist corners of the aviary make the perfect beds for the spores. Once they're filled, they can be left to grow. Oh, so we can make... Oh, shit. I almost just closed the game in my excitement. So we can actually make our own mushrooms, maybe. Oh, so let's collect some spores. 100% positive. Great. Get me more than one, please. 2. Chat. Okay. Okay, okay. I love how this machinist of a sleeper has just hyperfixated for 2 days straight, excuse me, on adopting and clearing out this overgrown aviary to then just Stardew Valley the shit out of it. Alright, let's do that. Alright, we've got 1. We've got 2. Great, and now 3. Oh, yes! Alright, so I'm assuming... Oh, how many cycles is that? 4? Oh, it's gonna take 4 cycles, chat. 4 cycles. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm patient. I won't completely forget that this exists within 4 cycles. Absolutely not. My brain is a steel trap. Alright, so we gotta go spend our money. We'll tell Emphas that we looked at a mushroom. We couldn't, you know, we weren't strong enough to go get it. But we looked at it. He's gonna get his mushrooms eventually. There you are, Emphas. Hi, Emphas. Yeah, see, he wants 3. He wants 3. Let me give you some money for your food, sir. Perfect. Fuck. Alright, let's end that day. And that day. I'm just not getting scrap anywhere. I'm not getting scrap anywhere, and unfortunately, without scrap, I can't keep my condition up, and without... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The cynical bounty hunter. You missed me? Ethan smiles a ragged smile at you. Yo, chat, he looks rough. He's got a band-aid. He didn't have one on his face before. His shirt's kind of torn up. He's sad. I could walk away. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, he pulled a gun on us. Was it just once? No. But yes, he definitely did that. Then he drank us out of our money, blackmailing us, threatening to bring us in and turn us into the people we ran away from. So walk away or no? We kind of did miss him. It's the only thing we've been able to talk about for the last 8-9 cycles. Let's see. Walk away. We need to assert whose time is most important here. Ethan follows along and you notice he's limping. Come on, Sleeper. Just a little joke. I know you have a sense of humor. You look at him. He's paler than usual, hunched. He's sporting a black eye and more than a few cycles of beard growth. That's no way to greet an old friend. Friend? Well, he pauses. colleague? He smiles weakly. I'm here for the Ethan redemption arc, but we're gonna make him sweat. This is big, really big stuff. About you, he seems more jittery than usual, on edge. You remember how Essence canceled the contract on you? The contract I was going to collect? Seriously, Ethan? Well, I'm guessing you were pretty happy about that shit. Overjoyed. Me? I lost everything. But let's not worry about that. He smiles sarcastically. And so what did you think? That was it? Let's be quiet. Well, it was. Except... Ethan leaves a dramatic pause. What if old SNRB gave the bounty to someone else? Someone who's even more of a shithead than yours truly. He smiles darkly. What a disaster that would be. You're bluffing. Sure, you could think that, but then you'll wake up, or not, with a bullet in your head one of these cycles, and if you could think, which you won't be able to because of the bullet, you'd be thinking, oh, I wish I'd listened to Ethan. He grins. He's such a little shit. Ethan fishes around in his pocket for a slip of paper. I've been speaking to some friends, you see, some colleagues, about what went down, and it turns out SNRP canceled all their bounty contracts, the whole lot. Oh, did they, like, go under? It seems they've brought someone in-house. Some guy who did so well in their last contract that they got offered a job. He leans in. Apparently, he made a hit on this ship called the Winter Wonderland or something. It was smuggling sleepers out from under SNR's big corporate nose. He killed the crew and blew the ship. Is this the ship that we were investigating on our own at the beginning of the game? They called him Hemwick or Maywick or something. He gives up looking for the paper. I forget. You mean Winterlight. That's it. He looks at you hard. So you do know about all this. He pats you on the shoulder. Then you'll be very happy to hear that what I'm about to offer you. Ethan runs his fingers through his greasy hair. Given this new information I've brought to light, it seems like you're in need of protection. Ethan is such a shitbag. Wait for the pitch. I, meanwhile, am in need of assistance in kind. It turns out I upset some people at the compressor the last time we were there, the owners, and they say they'll space me unless I work off the debt. Seems they are that kind of businessman. He grimaces. I would pay them, but... He shrugs and turns his jacket pockets inside out in a mime of poverty. He looks pitiful, even more so for his clownish acting. Then work it off. You should be glad, the anger rising in him now, that I am here and told you this. You think anyone is looking out for you? You're a contract. A name on a list. He kicks the wall. Ethan rubs his temples. I'm sorry, he hisses. I'm sorry for being a shit and trying to kill you and whacking that thick skull of yours. He sighs. Damn, he's not doing great. He's not doing well at all. Chat, Josh, how do we feel? Is pitiful Ethan still attractive? Does he still tick the boxes? You think I want to go up against this guy? But us? He jabs a finger between the two of you. We don't have a choice. Tig's mine. Alright, good. That's all that matters then. Alright, if Josh is still in, we're still in. We don't have a choice. So you keep me from getting killed, and I'll do the same for you. We can help each other. A straight 50-50 deal. He looks at you. I'm not asking for a favor. Honestly, what else am I gonna do, chat? I don't got a lot going on, I'm gonna be honest with you. Are we going to probably end up paying more than he's worth? Probably. But look at that face. Look at him. He's adorable and sad. We have to help him. This is our project, our little project person. Ethan smiles. He looks like shit warmed up. Yo, the narration is so good. He pauses. Just think about Maywick. Think about that cold-eyed SNR shit on his way here from the core systems. He smiles. That should give you the motivation you need. Ethan swaggers off down the corridor, throwing his jacket over his shoulder. Can't wait to be working with you, he shouts. He does have a habit of yelling over his shoulder at us. Let's see. So that's going on. Let's take a wee look. Compressor club. So we don't have a timer here anymore. We could work the front. We could work the back. Oh, this one helps for Ethan's debt. Turns out the compressor's owners are local gangsters. Now Ethan has to work off his debt if he wants to keep her. Shit. So this one has +2s. So it looks like working the front is more useful. Working the door, taking delivery, staffing the bar, front work at the compressors, a cocktail, shouted orders, alcohol, and violence. Work the back, wash up, stock check, clean, prep. Back work in the compressors, all bad smells, flickering lights, and hard scrubbing. Alright, let's throw one of these in there. Alright, cool. I think I'm just gonna throw once every couple of days to do this to take away at Ethan's thing. He does bring up a good point though about that bounty hunter. We might wanna push Fang's quest line. Because Fang promised that soon he was gonna be oh. Yeah, you're gonna get my tracker off? When you enter the service dock, Fang is already set up, crouched among stacks of equipment. He's leaning over a terminal, bathed in blue glow. He looks totally at home. Sleeper, what do you think? Turns out not everyone in Havenage is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. That's a little sus, I'm gonna be honest. He gestures at the pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit. Fang does a mock bow. Any updates? Fang beckons you over. He has a set of scans of the wastes on his terminal, with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the derelict rim is blotchy with bright red and orange marks. Does this look like a wasteland to you? Fang shakes his head. There's hundreds of Conway machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars, and a whole underground facility to support them. Hardin has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out there. Machines? That's Conway's whole thing. Remote-operated vehicles, drones, cutters, salvage haulers, the full set. Maybe Hardin masked this whole thing as an effort to clean up the waste, but there's no way this is about pulling scrap off the eye. Fang looks worried. And why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Havenage knows that the corporation is setting up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the eye's cloud of networks, and the greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. We can't hack them? We can't from here. He turns and winks. That's why I'm gonna pay them a visit. Too risky. You forget Havenage come in and out of their all cycle. I should be able to get in, as long as no one I know sees me. He grimaces playfully. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. Buddy, my tracker. Can you just do that? First, please? Like, no more hacking if you can't get my tracker fixed. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside, I can open up nodes in their network and we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility, buried deep down there. Miles of corridor and ventways are wrapped around cargo bays and hangars, so it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there. He pulls a handful of ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly. It's time they'll feed their data threads back into the system that they're tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. We run it just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes I pinged to locate the ports for the security system, then slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after we kick things off. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank. You need to break in and slot a ripper to disable it as soon as you can. If I can't? Fang gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that. Oh no. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focused on this one, so I'm going to let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot that first worm. Oh no. I'll leave a tracker running on the terminal here. So come back here if you want to see my progress. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. Got it. So that makes me think that this is a multi-cycle thing. Like I don't need to make sure I have a full pocket of dice when I hit go. It looks like I might be able to do this like once a day. I'm just guessing here. If I guess wrong, thing might be fucked. Don't worry, you can run rings around the protocols. I've seen it. Fang gets up. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations and slot that worm. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing, remember that. Alright, that's our clock, chat. He stands up. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or we run out of time, there's one thing I need you to do. Don't talk like that. Just listen, he hisses. You've never seen Fang so serious. You take whatever I've managed to pull at that point, all that data, and you slot that stuff straight into the relay I've set up here. He points to a pile of servers and terminals, hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. That means Havenage, Yadigan, the hub, everyone. No matter what, Hardin isn't snaking away this time. He grins. I've got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move. He gives you a parting smile and turns back to the terminal. I've got a bit of work to do here. Let's go slot the first worm immediately. The nerves hit as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. So this kind of feels like it's like an endgame clock. It's not that I'm not smart enough to rationalize it. But let's see, can I save this? No, you can't do different saves. What I'm trying to piece together is if that's like sending like the last mission in Kingdom Hearts where the next couple hours of your game is locked in, or if you know, and it just brings you to the end of the game once you start the sequence of events. I don't know if it's worth it to try to finish other quest lines. I'm not sure, but fuck it, I'm kind of interested. Let's go here then. Let's see if we can't find where he wants that. No, this doesn't look great. Let's see. Looks like he is trying to set things up still. No, okay, Ripper Worm, go. Looks like we had 4 Whipper Worms. Godspeed, Fang. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in water. The cloud in the data ghost of the eye. Sleeper, Fang's voice crackles through. Moving in. Nodes, then ports. Aware of interference. Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The thread dissipates. You are on your own now. So it says timer. I don't know if it's like an actual timer or what. I need a 2. Oops. Can I do it here? I don't understand. I don't understand what they want from me. Fang's progress. Fang's main terminal shows you how far he's progressed through the facility. The deeper, the better. A timer on the terminal shows how many cycles you have left to get the data you need. Come on, Fang. Okay, so it is gonna be a daily thing. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, I completely forgot what I was gonna prioritize. We could go work on Ethan's debt. We could... We're growing our mushrooms, so those are doing whatever the fuck they want to do on their own. We could do... Let's see, we could do more hacking in the other area. Do I have any points? No, I don't. I really thought I had finished some quests, but I guess I hadn't. Gathering scrap. Let's just use one and see what happens. Oh, I just noticed Danger's losing condition. Well, that's good. That's good for me. Should I get any scrap out of it? Nope. Never doing that action again. I don't like any of these things. None of these things are terribly interesting to me. This one's hanging out in, trying to figure out the wilds here. Oh, this is tracking Ashton, actually. Oh. Fuck it. Oh. That was the least progress out of both of them. Alright, we'll do this one, because this one does +3 if you get a perfect, which a positive, which we will. Alright, sick. Alright, that's all looking good. Honestly, chat, I'm considering using a stabilizer. I'm mainly considering it because I don't want to lose another dice. Well, here's the thing though. If we use a stabilizer, it's only gonna... But tomorrow we're gonna start the day with only 3 dice. I don't know what I want. Because if we do that, we're only gonna have 3 dice. And it's 1 stabilizer worth. It's gonna get me 2 dice. Yeah, fuck it, we'll use a stabilizer. We will do it before we go to bed for the night. We've learned this the hard way, that if we wait for the morning, we start the day with too few dice. So let's do it now to increase our condition. Let's see. Alright, sick. Body repaired. Hell yeah. Let's just end the cycle. Oh, I just saw Maywick in the bottom. That's where the new timer is. Oh, wow. Fuck. If I knew we were gonna get this good of rolls, maybe. I'm so mad about that. Okay, whatever. Let's do... What does 2 do? A 50% negative chance? How about over here? That's 50-50. What could we lose? It doesn't say anything bad happens, and wasting a 1 isn't gonna hurt me. We lost energy. Fuck. This is the worst. We're gonna be out of money so soon. Alright, let's spend 15 cryo here. Oh, this is rough. This is a bad time. This is a very bad... Honestly, let's just work down here. Because we're pretty close to finishing this. We'll do a 4 so that it's a 6. With our +2 modifier. Alright, great. We've got 2 more left. What does 1 do for us? There's a chance we fuck it up, but I think it's fine. Hey, perfect. Perfect. Look at all that money coming in. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There's excitement in the air. Havenage has made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the side reel out there, the talking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you've watched it grow, be assembled. You've walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it's ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, changing out of his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's being watched at home. Now, I'm on the work team. I can afford a bit more help. He corrects himself. Was on the work team. I mean, We're all out of a job now, he quickly adds. Not that I'm complaining. Lem comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's gotta be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. So confident? Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if. Until the draw anyway, and there's a big cycles till then, and there's a few cycles till then. Lem's right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. So remember, chat, there's going to be a drawing that one of the workers can join the ship when it goes and does its little settlement. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here on the Eye, you get the sense that no one will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the side reel in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Tell me about Celis. The Foundation? He thinks. I'm not sure I know much more than you. I hear they have a planet in mind for the side reel. Something temperate and habitable. I think they're run by some rich folk from the core. People interested in doing things different. The core? Lem gives you a funny look. Yeah, the core. He smiles. I guess people don't talk much about it out here, but it's the center of everything, if you believe in that sort of thing. The star systems we're a surrogate to. He shrugs. We work so they don't have to. Wow, that's kind of fucked up. I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, so to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out there. He sighs. You ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else, he smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in a Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was as dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, a side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was the one where the first drops fell. He sniffs. Some days, I wake up swearing I can hear it again. That'd be so fucked, living somewhere where there's no weather. Like, on the space station. Well, I was thinking, Mina's never seen a storm. Never even felt rain. She's grown up here. The rink, her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course. Almost there. Lem stands stretching. Best get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. Shoulders his gear. See you in a few for the draw? I'll be there. Right on, he grins. I wonder if our different actions in the game affect how the draw goes, or if it's predetermined. Right on, he grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the Caverner's locker room. As you sit, you think about rain, and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could this side reel really take you to a planet, a place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. That's too soon to hope. Too dangerous. There's work to be done. Thank you for the hydrate dancing. Hydration complete. When safe to do so. Hydration complete. I feel so bad. Like, Lem's storyline, questline, there's no way it ends happy, because only one person can win the drawing, and he keeps talking like all 3 of us are gonna go. Like, I don't think we count as a family. It's always safe to do so. But considering I have a twisted tea, I don't think it's always safe to consume that. But you know, you do you, Josh. You do you. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way this ends well, but it'll be okay. He's gotta have hope, right? Hope is what gets you through shit. Okay, so there's that. Water, please. Sure thing, dancing. Sure thing. Salads are apparently starting to start their... Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 cycles is when they do the drawing. Okay. We're seeing the end of a lot of plot points here. What's this? A shipyard? Oh, sorry, that was just in a weird spot. I didn't understand what I was looking at here. Oh, these are 2 different things. Okay, understood. Okay, we've got... Helion Crossing. Let's see. So we have 2 sets, we have 2 dice left. And I don't have scrap to put into the unit. Caster's table. Oof. So we've got this going on. I think we're gonna get mushrooms out of this. Yeah. So 2 more cycles until that goes. I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, so this, it's the next day, so let's see if we can't find where to put the next part. I don't have a cipher. I don't know how to get that. Like, I don't know what they want from me. Can I do this? Let's do this just in case. Extract data. We got cryo from that. F1 port located. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. So it looks like it's a 6 cycle clock and we have to do 4 actions for the whole thing. Okay. So I can do a 3. How does... Wait a second. If this is asking for a 5, and it says we can do a 3, but we only get a +1, how the fuck does that math happen? What? The inner S layer security is more complex. One access point won't be enough to locate the port. So it wants me to get both of these. Okay, give me a 4. Great. Okay. So we've made a lot of progress, which is good. Interesting. So this is our progress. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. This is gonna take so long, chat. Are you kidding me? Okay, it looks like it's the end of this day. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break. Get some water, stretch, run to the restroom, and yeah, enjoy your break, chat. It's gonna be at least 5 minutes, I think I'm gonna do. So take care of yourselves, get some water, maybe do a little stretch yourself. But we'll be back soon. I'll play an ad during the break so that we can get some of those automatic ad timers out of the way. Alright, see you in a few. No, I've returned. I only got a little bit distracted. I tried to find a snack, and I could not find a snack. But I did find water. And so, if that makes dancing happy, then we have succeeded. But, yes. Oh, yes, good. It's the end of the day in game. The end of the cycle. At least my brain's consistent whenever it finds a resting spot. Alright. There's not much we can do. We're full condition, and we have almost full energy. Let's rest for the day. We're not gonna waste any time, chat. We're very serious people here. We've got shit to do. We've got commitments to fulfill. We've got mushrooms to farm. Oh fuck, why did we get so hungry so fast? Chill. Alright, so we got shit going on there, shit going on there. Wait, what's down here? Hold up. Oh, this is the side. Oh, this is our ship that we made. Oh, that's dope. Okay. Wait, what's this? Cavendish have said that it'll be a few cycles until the winners of the drawing are announced. Oh, so they announce the winners in 3 cycles, 2 from today. And this is when this is when the ship leaves. Oh, chat, we got a lot of timers going off. I'm actually not sure, because if we're on that ship, we're leaving. Hold up. I may have made a mistake. A singular mistake. Shit. Unfortunately, though, we have to keep up with what Fang's up to, or else we're gonna get him absolutely, hung to dry, if you will. I keep clicking on that one first. It's the incorrect one. Up here. Alright, it needs us to have a 3 or a 5. I don't know why a 3 would work. I don't understand that. But it's okay. We've bypassed it. We're extracting data. Perfect. So we've got that sorted. Let's throw the other Ripper. This second layer controls the Conway drones tasked with patrolling the hangars. I have no idea what the first one was. I didn't read it at the time. Security layers disabled. Layer X unlocked. Fang has made progress. This is a serious, like, investment dump on resources. Holy shit. I still don't get how +1 makes a 3 of 5, but I'm just gonna let it happen, okay? We're just gonna let it happen. Alright. How are you supposed to get all of this done in 6 cycles if you're not, like, locked in? Holy shit. So it's gonna be... I don't want to waste a 6, though. What's this one? Both of those are 6s? There's no way. Let's go look at Fang's progress. There's no way it's that much. Oh. I think this is the last section. Here I am bitching about 6 cycles. We can afford to slow the fuck down. Alright, let's do that. And one more day we get mushrooms. We do need to eat some food, though. Let's go pay off Ethan's debt. I love how we have this bum of a boyfriend in game. And, let's go pay off Ethan's debt. Alright. Professor. We're gonna work on the front end, because I get this +2 instead of just the +1 to working off his debt. What does a 2 get us? There's a 50% chance of negativity. Fuck it. Alright, we'll do a 6. Little bastard. There we go, and we got some energy out of it. How did we get energy? Did we get energy? They must have fed us. Oh, fuck. This is gonna hurt. We're gonna... I don't know. Oh, we lost condition. Okay, his debt's 50% paid off. We've invested enough into our little boyfriend there. Or exchange. This is to try to haggle. I think we can haggle. Oh, we can get cryo for what though? Oh, is this just... Is it negative? So we can either lose money or gain it. Let's fucking gamble, boys. And we lost energy. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This is not the future I wanted. What quest do we have? Oh, we have so many quests. Oh no. Okay, Nathan's protection. Flotilla aid. Find Ash. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, but we're out of dice, so get fucked. Okay, so we're gonna lose a dice tonight. It kind of sucks. The beginning of the game is really heavy on engineering tasks, and engineering tasks, I have a buff that gets me the chance of getting a scrap when I perform an engineering task. Second half of the game, not a lot of engineering tasks. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the greenway was actually going to be green? It was actually going to be all about plants and shit. Look at this, chat. Why am I cursed with 1s? Who's done this? Oh, shit. Shit. Let's see. What are my goals in life? So we could work at one of these places, but how much? What's the... Oh, this is locked, though, because I don't have it points it into it. We can sell data. How much do we get here? Energy, 13 cryo, and it doesn't contribute to a larger thing, so it's not worth it. Caster, we need 5. We don't have 5. Oh no. What is this about? This is about mapping out the spire. The spoke, my bad. Oh, this is not a good look for me. I love how I just ignore things that are have too much going on. Or like I'm too far behind. If I haven't even started progress on something, it doesn't exist for me. Beasts. I'm pretty sure for these 2 areas we have to hack. I need a 5 and a 6 respectfully. Yeah, 5 and a 6 here. 4 and a 6 here. How about this 3? No? Okay, well, I tried. Everything's fine. What am I talking about? Oh, we have progress here. We could get 3 if we succeed here. Alright. Fuck it, YOLO. If we get all of our failures in a row, Oh, thank goodness. But I only got one? Oh, stop it. I'd rather lose energy than condition. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Ah, shit. Why does that take so long? 50-50. We can do it. We can do it. Yes, and we got some more units. All right, so let's see what the fuck this is all about. Can I click on this? No, we have to leave. All right, what's going on? Oh, it's Ankita. The trail ahead extends deep into an overgrown section of the greenway. At this far end of the ring, like the long, lazy curve of the greenway becomes the shattered landscape of the waste, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack, broken from its axis by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscape like an ancient temple. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tanks like a frozen, brackish tide. Okay, okay. This is where Ashton's hiding, you're pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath this collapsed superstructure. You roll the comm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Why would I call her if I wasn't sure? Actually, why would I go by myself? It's her beef, not me. You slip the headset into your ear and it fizzes with static. After a few moments you hear Ankita. Sleeper, have you located the target? Doubt enters your mind. Can you be sure he's here? No, hold. A confused silence at the other end. Maybe it's better that you confirm that Ashton's there before you call in Ankita. Why are they giving us a doubt? You need confirmation? You survey the route ahead. There is a direct route, a line of broken pillars that take you into the center of the structure, or you could skirt through the pillars, keeping to the cover of the raised spine of the greenway and work your way around. It'll take longer, but it's better concealed. Oh yeah, let's be concealed. You decide on the long route and head off towards the central spine. It's a slow going there, where the overgrowth meets the metal wall, but it is so concealed that you can barely see the glass roof high above. You follow the wall, knowing it will lead you to the edge of the collapsed stack. But my vibes are off. My vibes are so off with this. I don't think this is gonna go well for us. For the final part of the journey, you have to work your way through dense undergrowth, pushing aside branches and fronds. It's exhausting, and you stop on a small rise to rest. It's been hours since you began. You desperately hope Ashton hasn't moved on. Fuck. Just ahead, a soft glow is coming from somewhere within the farm stack. A grow light. Still on after all these years, perhaps? You take a little longer to rest and push on. You follow the faint glow of the stack. You find a broken tank, and step through the opening, trying to avoid the broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up the slanted tank, carefully, quietly. Somewhere water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch the light, coating the place in a pale and sickly green. As you reach the edge of the tank, you hear something. An echoing hiss like a hydraulic piston. You quickly move up to where the tank opens into the central drum and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a cistern, with plants growing on all sides and wet mossy islands at its base. It's beautiful, and for a moment you can't see anything but tones of green. Then you see the sleeper. In a faint circle of light descending down the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They're surrounded by crates, and beside them, on one of the mossy islands, there's an object. A cylinder set on a tarp. It's connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Are they one of the others? One of the ones that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. They're twisted, broken, open, wrong. You look away. Wait. You wait, unsure what to do, your eyes fixed on the broken sleeper at the center of the drum, on the connection between them and the ship mind. You think of what might be passing through that connection. Thoughts, memories, or just data. You hear a sound, a quiet hiss, then soft footsteps. Below you, Ankita enters, her sidearm in hand. She must have followed the signal from the headset. Has she been spying on you? You watch her step onto one of the mossy islands, the water around rippling as she does. The gunshot breaks the silence, blanking out all noise. It hits Ankita's shoulder piece, the ceramic armor cracking but holding as she braces into the impact. Then she launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching her across the drum. Another shot goes wide before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper. Shit, you hear the shout from one of the tanks high on the far wall. Ankita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connections between the ship mine and the sleeper. What's she doing? You better come down here or I'll rip this right out of their head, she screams at the wall of tanks. You shiver at the suggestion. Oh no. Oh no. Like as a like I get using it as leverage. Oh no. Survival stays silent, right? But oh no. Like we haven't met another sleeper. Ankita, stop. Ankita flinches, but she doesn't take her eyes from Ashton. Quiet, sleeper, Ankita shouts. The shot rips through the moss beside you, filling your vision with green. The shooter must be somewhere on the other side of the tank. Do that again and I swear to God I'll tear their head off. Ankita shouts to them, Sleeper, you stay down. There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping of the water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out. Oh, whoa. Oh, we get a new character model. Look at this. So, the sleeper is definitely someone who's important to them, right? Because it made it into their character model. And that's the ship mine that they're connected to. Okay. I'm coming down, Ankita. Don't do anything stupid, for God's sake. He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through the shallow water, rifle raised above his head. Drop the gun, Ankita shouts. He throws it down onto the moss. Hi, I've been here. Just hiding. Hey, Steve, thanks for being here. Welcome, Memphis. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Just hiding. Well, I hope you're having a good day, Steve. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got some shit going down. Let's see. As you lean out to watch, you can see him catch your eye, clocking your presence. What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko? Why should you call him a sicko? You ripped my ship mine for what? Some freakish experiment? Yo, Ankita, chill. We don't say bad things about sleepers. Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires Ankita still has hold of. Steady, Ankita, it isn't like that. I needed the ship mine. You have to understand. They would have died without it. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit if you ripped my ship mine and crippled my ship. I don't give a shit why you did that. I should put you down right now. She tightens her grip on the connection. Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity. Ashton smiles shakily. That's why I never asked for your help. You only look after yourself. I mean, I have a ship mine in my pocket. I can just give one to them. That sleeper up there. They're just bait, right, to draw me out. Ankita sucks a breath in. Are you trying to give me more reasons to shoot you? I love them, Ankita. Ashton looks at the crumpled sleeper. I love them and they were going to die. I knew you would never understand that. He starts losing the gap between himself and Ankita now, slowly inching forward. Don't do it, Ashton. Ankita snarls. Don't do that. Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way, he inches closer. Please. I feel like Ashton's being terribly, I don't know, he's being terribly patient, especially if he loves his sleeper. Like, like, come on. Let's see. A turtle? Yo, chat, Memphis is Shuckle, and he's calling it a turtle. Is a Pokemon, my guy. It's a Pokemons. Don't fuckle with Shuckle. Let's see. I can't let you take it, Ashton. Ankita hardens her stare. You stole it from me. You left me for dead. She shakes her head. You think I'm going to trust you after all that? I mean, okay, a little bit, I understand Ankita, but she's over here, like, treating the sleeper like it shouldn't exist. Let's see. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. I'm going to take the ship mine and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaky now. Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. I mean, Shuckle is kinda a turtle. I feel like if I saw a turtle that looked like Shuckle, like with like the perpetually long neck, neon yellow, I would have some concerns. I would have a couple. I would have a couple. Let's see. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot, another. You recoil back behind the edge as they ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. When you crawl back to the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water, the red and the green. And Kita is standing at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water's... Oh no. The water drips endlessly, drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There's no sign of life, of humanity. They're just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around living things grow and thrive. And Kita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. She begins to say something that might be sorry, but you're already gone. Oh, that's fucked. So there actually weren't any options that we could have done. The only thing we fucked was calling her before going in. That's good. That's good. We didn't need to know how that went. I get that she needed some degree of vengeance because he did steal the ship mind and literally strand her here. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how that. It's fucked. All right, do we have mushrooms yet? Harvest mushrooms. Okay, 2 randomer mushrooms, 1 guy roll cap. Oh, I have 1. Let's see if it's negative. What happens when a negative comes through? Oh, we got some fungus. The crop of fruiting bodies has broken the surface of the mulch. Once harvested, you have to grow more. Oh, we got 1. Fuck yeah. Alright, but that's the end of that day. Unfortunately, we don't have the right numbers for continuing Fang's quest. So let's go back and go to sleep for the cycle. Alright, where's bed? Here we go. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, folks. I appreciate you. Alright, so... Okay, we can actually make progress on that. Let's zoom over. It's kind of a pain in the ass to have to go this far every single day back and forth to the shipping container that we live in. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go and do the... This node is buried deep in the wastes. This has to be the final security layer. Hold on, Fang. Alright, let's do a 5 here. Extract data. We got 5 cryo from that. Alright, great. That is done. There's 1 more though. Okay, we need a 4 or a 6. Let's do the 4. Oop, fuck. Do the 4. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So that is working. It's done. That should be the last one, right? If it's not, I timed everything wrong. Alright, that's the last Ripper Worm we have in our inventory, though. The final layer controls surveillance. With this down, Fang can get in. The Ripper Worm chews through camera control. The moment it does, a thread shoots from the facility. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it, the final layer of security broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Fang is in control. He's slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the result. The thread flickers and unravels into an image, a scene. 2 figures in a room. One sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Harden. The unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They're vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is Proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway. A corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The Proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection. Someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking, so it may speak. The Proxy sits, impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there's no doubt, Hardin is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I'll make the declaration. Nothing has to change. Oh, so there's some big political changes going on. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I've been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You've been careless. Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. The breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of A1 is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. Hell yeah. Okay, our actions are starting to have consequences. Hardin approaches the proxy. There will be no contest, not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense, not from Havenage, who will fall into line below me. Okay, so Havenage, Solheim. He crouches in front. So, it's not these two. It's probably that peacekeeping thing. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye, and the people of the station? Refugees, gangs, spacers, all either opportunists or degenerates. Havenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions, perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It's a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. They'll be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles. Hardin stands. Wait, that's 100 days. You will move forward with the reclamation, because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment. Comes a response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. The proxy lifts his head. We're happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim A1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Havenage is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. Oh no. The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Hardin nods. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake the hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There's a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on the station in the eyes of the people in that room and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. I feel like whoever wrote this dialogue was really feeling a certain way. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to replace that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Fang prepared. And then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads heading out into the black to every network device on the eye. Dang. I hope this doesn't fuck up Lemon Mina's chance to escape on the ship. If the chaos that comes out of everyone knowing this makes that ship no longer be able to leave, that'd be so sad. Let them see what power makes of a man. Okay, we finally got our fucking upgrade. Icebreaker, crack the toughest security system on the eye. Dang, that's quite the achievement. I mean, I got 1 point for that, though. I guess we'll put it into it. I really don't need much of this. Alright, we'll upgrade that, though. Oh, this is rough. So what I actually realized, chat, was I hadn't checked to see if they had done the name, if they had called the names for who won. Let's see. Oh, here it is, here it is. The crowds have already gathered by the time you get to the shipyard, and you recognize faces among them, people you have worked alongside on the side reel. The intervening cycles have turned their excitement to anxiety, and few of them smile at you. Instead, the nervous energy of the crowd fills the space, creating a feedback loop of growing tension. Oh no. You pick out Lemon Mina and work your way over to them, pushing through the crowd. He silently raises his eyebrows at you, his anxiety obvious, but Mina flashes you a huge smile, unaware of the tension. Robot! She shouts, reaching out to you. Hi, Mina. Hug her. She gratefully accepts your hug, leaning against your chest, and Lem smiles, seemingly glad to share the weight of Mina for a moment. Quite the turnout, huh? Lem glances around, pulling Mina close. I don't think patience is one of this crowd's strengths. The sound of an argument towards the back catches your and Lem's attention. He's putting it lightly. This place seems set to explode. This isn't good. Lem doesn't dare answer, but the look on his eyes suggests he agrees. This is Aster Enhart of the Celis Foundation. The announcement echoes through the speakers at the shipyard entrance, and shouts of "Quiet!" rapidly follow. I'm sorry I can't be there to meet you all, and thank you on behalf of Sandre Celis for the work you have done on the sidereal horizon. Most of the crowd strains to see Aster's face, but the small display shows only a ghostly white figure, smudged and unclear. Sender wanted me to pass on her personal thanks for your commitment to, and belief in, the Celis Foundation's mission. We chose the Eye for this project because we knew that we could find like-minded individuals here, especially among the ranks of the Venerable Habitant Association. Unlike most of the Corps, we neither believe Erlin's Eye to be a threat or a rogue state, but instead an embryo for the formation of a new, decentralized social structure, one where each citizen might be the master of their own destiny. A ripple of impatience runs through the crowd. They didn't come here for a sermon. You are all pioneers, just like those core citizens who the sidereal horizon will carry in cryosleep to the planet that will become the Foundation's first frontier world, Celis 1. At the mention of the destination world, excited conversations break out among the workers. There, our citizens, you hear that hour, will be able to create their own innovative bottom-up economic order aligned with the principles set down by Sender Celis herself: freedom, resilience, and self-sustenance. This is all thanks to your tireless efforts in the Havenage Yards. As a reward for those efforts, you may know that we are offering a select group, the opportunity to join the caretakers of this vision, the staff of the Sidereal Horizon, who will maintain the vessel during its multi-decade transit through interstellar space. Lem turns to you, his eyes bright. This is it. This draw has been performed at random. Okay, the more they build this up, the more like I'm not ready for this. This isn't gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. If you have to tell me this was drawn randomly, I know it's not drawn randomly. It's just how this feels. They have all the power here. They can do this however they want. This draw has been performed at random by the Central AIs, I don't know, of the Foundation, and is final and binding. Please note, only licensed contractors of the Foundation are eligible for this draw. Licensed contractors? I don't think that was mentioned before. I don't know how I feel about this. I know you have all been eagerly awaiting this day, and without further delay, I will now read the Celis identification numbers of those chosen for this great honor. A murmur Runs through the crowd. Cellist identification numbers? Licensed contractors? You've never even heard the term mentioned. Is this something you were supposed to be assigned? You glance at Lem, but his eyes are fixed forward, wide and shimmering. All around you, people are speaking in hushed tones like a rising wave. Aster starts reading out sequences of numbers and letters, and panic begins to set in. No one seems to know what's happening. Somewhere near the front of the crowd, someone shouts in celebration, and everyone pushes forward. Lem? You turn to see Lem, still staring forward. Mina's scared now as the shouts start. Daddy? Someone throws something at the entrance and it rattles against the shipyard doors. You see for the first time. Havenish security stood on either side, scared, arguing between themselves. You feel the anger rising in the crowd. Oh, Lem, let's go. He doesn't move. They might call out names. I can't. Mina tugs at his dog tags. It's not happening. Lem blinks rapidly and then turns to you. He opens and closes his mouth and looks down at Mina. He sees the fear in her eyes and understands it's time to go. You lead Lem and Mina out, shoving people aside. As you do, you hear the sound of scuffles emerging at the front of the crowd, of metal canisters bouncing off of the shipyard walls. You keep your head down and walk away, the sound of Aster reading off the ciphers echoing above the chaos like some strange mantra. When you turn to Lem, there are tear tracks running down his cheeks, and Mina sniffling into his jacket. You feel the sadness rising in you, too. They screwed you. Screwed all of you. You were never even on the list. The feeling is as unpleasant as it is familiar. You stare ahead into the tunnel as the security sirens sound out, a signal for the coming violence. Okay, I was like, we gotta go. Drive failed? We didn't fail it. What do you mean? Drive failed? Dang. We literally couldn't have done anything different there. It was just, the system literally failing everybody. So this leaves in 3 days. It's supposed to. Oh, gosh. That's so sad. We knew it was gonna happen, though. We really did. There was not a chance. There's a note on the door of the unit. Sleeper, gone to find work. Lem. That's actually really sweet that they left a note for us, knowing that we'd be looking for them. Aww. That's so sad. Let's go get a bowl of our favorite fungus for Memphis. Okay. That's so sad. We knew it was gonna happen, right? Like, they had no incentive to actually take care of everybody. Oh, this actually, what's this? Ankita is away. Amber's docked there at a rickety old jetty, but she sealed up a note says, Sleeper, stay, I'll be ready soon. But there's all of these notes written for us. But what's kind of fucked up is everyone calls us Sleeper. Like, our character doesn't have a name. They just call us, like, our space race. Okay, gather scrap. This went really shitty before. I don't think it's worth it. Haifa commune. Oh, working at the commune. Let's work the grow beds. Negative outcome? Are you kidding? Oh no. Honestly, if we're in the business of doing throwaway actions, I should work on, oh. New drive discovered. What the heck, new drive just happened? Oh, did we? Oh no, there's nothing going on with our trackers for Fang's quest. Yeah. That's weird. But it says new drive. I don't... Join the Haifa commune? The Haifa commune needs... Oh, meets the needs of its members in exchange for work. Could you find a home here? Okay, that's what drive got added. I was like, what the heck? Oh, we haven't even made progress here? There actually wasn't progress. It was just progress for if you stole, and we don't plan on stealing. At least I don't think so. Let's see. That's the gathering scrap. There's too many options for things that hurt. Everything hurts. Okay, let's do... We gotta have to harvest mushrooms. Let's do it. Fuck yeah, we have our mushrooms for Emphas. Yeah. Emphas, my love, I'm coming. Where's Emphas? Right here. Oh, fuck. These are random mushrooms. I can't do anything with this. Damn it. Screw you. We are just limping along. This is horrible. So what sucks even more about that ship drawing is that someone did win, but the company took advantage of cheap labor, and us and Lem, we were unlicensed engineers, and apparently that was something that was important needed. And it not only that, but they were calling people based on their company ID, and we hadn't been assigned one, so we were essentially like glorified day workers, where they made it sound like you know we'd done our dues and gotten out of being considered day workers, or like supposedly being counted as actually working for them, but I guess not. That shit sucks. Okay, so that's that. Oh, Fang. So one more day until we get more info from Fang. Okay, got it. Okay, let's work on our mooch boyfriend Ethan's debt here. Let's get this sorted. Alright. Okay, neutral outcome. That doesn't feel very neutral, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so we're starving. Great, love that for us. What? Let's get some food, I guess. Great, love that. Okay, so we're gonna leave. That's such a bummer that the random mushrooms they gave us was garbage. Let's see. Oh, we haven't done anything for this lady. I just don't really want to work for her, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could patrol the ward. This is for Yadigan to join that gang. From protection of logistics and everything between, you never know what you may have to face on a patrol. Yadigan operates on an in-kind basis, you are told, and tithes of goods or services must be collected in exchange for protection and administration. Jesus. Yadigan Insider. However you feel about Yadigan, it seems working with Rabia is your best chance to get an insight into the organization. I don't really like this. I don't really care for this whole plot line. Like I really don't. Like I don't. And then this whole spoke thing. Like I've never explored this. It's just this random building. So we could try to climb it, I guess. Fuck it. This is pretty short. Okay, that didn't go great for us. Dang, that was pretty useless. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's take a little sleep, a little snooze. And just like that, we're hungry again. Oh, are we always so hungry? Why? It looks like Waywick is still tracking us. Hey, buddy, can you fix this tracker, please? Fang grins at you as the bay door slides open. Above, in the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones and organize endless meeting after endless meeting. Happenage have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming. Fang is in good spirits and bundles you inside before you even have the chance to greet him. That was the slickest operation the station has seen. He hugs you firmly. You made my job easy. I'm so proud. And, he smiles, I got to watch the cameras as Havenage security that weren't in on it assaulted the station. Oh, what? Fang smiled. One of them straight up just whacked Hardin with their pistol. It was beautiful. They have him? He's being held, yeah. He looks around. I think the idea is to use him as leverage with Conway. Get them to back off. Maybe they'll exile him when they're done, or hand him over to some core authority, Fang shrugs. Now I know he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focusing on systems for a bit, seeing as that's my actual job. How about my tracker? He points at the ceiling. The people upstairs weren't so happy, though. They've been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared. I'm not surprised. Yeah, this whole thing hasn't won me many fans in the administration, but I think in the end they'll agree that outing Hardin was worth it, whatever the methods. He touches a stack of hardware. The eye is old, and it was never meant to run like this. The master control points that Erlin and Havenage installed, they keep it spinning from them. They keep it spinning from the rim. That isn't ideal. But if you're asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no. He smiles. And me and a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening in the cycle after that. Hardin's problem was that he didn't believe in people, he believed in systems, and their ability to shape the world around them. But as far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway, Fang raps on the side of the terminal. I know you didn't come here for a lecture. My tracker, buddy? I haven't forgotten. He produces a thumbnail drive. I managed to finish that code solution I showed you. It's a modified Ripper worm, one made to deactivate that tracker of yours. But in the time since I got back, I added something extra. That tracker of yours doesn't just show SNR where you are, it transmits data about the state of your body, your current condition. My worm won't just deactivate it, it'll edit that data to tell SNR your body is irreparably damaged. DNR, do not retrieve. Pretty smart, right? That's perfect. Just slot it already. You take the drive and hold it in your hand. Then you close your eyes and open up your access ports. Take down your defenses. The worm immediately enters your closed network. It whips through it, taking things with it as it goes. The moment they're gone, you forget they were ever there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it's done. You open your eyes. How do you feel? Asks Fang, a little nervously. Free? Fang smiles widely. Well, you are a free sleeper. He claps you on the shoulder. Fang lets the word free hang in the air a little before he continues. Seems like it might be finally time for a celebration. Fang wraps his arm around you. Jenna still owes us those drinks. He laughs and you join him, and later, when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend. As you walk away from the building, you look up at the wide curve of the eye, up at the hub and the other room beyond it. The whole thing twinkles with lights, and it seems impossible to see it as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels, in that moment, like something eternal. That doesn't mean it can, or even should, last forever, or that it will never change, fade, or decay. It simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and it is one that you know, deeply and truly, is worth protecting. Dang. Yo, what the fuck's going on here? I got my tracker out. What do you... Oh, oh, chat. That thing that I was panicked about, I was like, we got our tracker off. Why isn't it sending... Why isn't this disappearing? I had to open this up to refresh it, I guess. But yeah, that was the countdown for that other potentially bigger... what's the word? Bounty hunter from getting us. Alright, so 1 upgrade point. Let's see. I think we need 2 to be able to do these. So I'm just gonna balance this all out so that everything, I have a +1 in everything now. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 points. So I'm just mathing out how many level ups I have left. And then 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so there's 20 levels left. Okay, but not as close as I thought we were to the end. That sucks about this, though. I wish there was a way, like a quest option, to sabotage the side reel after they, you know, screwed everyone over. Ooh, what's this? The compressor's almost empty when you enter. A couple of scattered patrons in the booths and a lone bartender. The bartender recognizes you immediately when you arrive and nods and you return the greeting. You know already that you won't find Ethan here, but you had to be sure. With your tracker reporting you dead, he wouldn't have stuck around. You look at the empty stool, his empty stool, and you smile. You can imagine him on it when his slate chirps, letting him know that the target he was tracking is dead. You can imagine the screaming and the swearing too. Is that all you were to Ethan? Oh, hold up, chat. We might be getting some Ethan progress. Is that all you were to Ethan? Another target? Or is there something else going on? It seems like a foolish question to ask now, when he has fled the station, but it bothers you anyway. Do you think he's actually going to be concerned? If he has been monitoring us and sees that it looks like we're dead? You take one last look and walk out. You doubt you'll ever come back to this place or the memories it holds. You walk back out into the lights of the bright market and allow yourself a smile. So this is what Fang meant when he said you were free. You could get used to this. Are we really never gonna see Ethan again? He was really down on his luck. Like, there was no, like... He was doing poorly after they canceled his bounty. That's so sad. Oh, what's this? Midline Freight Hub Spoke Transit Center? What is this? Steal a shipment. With so many shipments, what's one diverted package? You would have no idea what you're stealing, but that's part of the fun, right? Or freight operator. Midline... Oh, it's +16 cryo. Midline runs automated freight down from the freight spoke. They need skilled operators, and you don't have to lift a single crate. Random items? Chat, I love random shit. Alright, what did we get? What did we get? What did we get? Oh, we got our mushrooms! We got our mushrooms! Oh, that's fucking worth it. Holy shit. Alright, get me... Amphis. Amphis, Amphis, Amphis. Hi, Amphis. I got your mushrooms, buddy. Remember the mushrooms you asked for about 40 hours in game? In case you still needed them. Here you go. Where's my plot? Don't tell Lloyd about loot boxes. You see the birth of my gambling addiction live on stream. So it looks like he needs 3 days to prep these mushrooms. Okay. Emphas is working on gathering the ingredients and preparing the mushrooms. He doesn't like to rush these things. Alright, we won't rush a master. I probably should have bought food from him before I did this stuff. Oh my gosh. I keep having to look over the same spaces because I need to make sure that there's no new things that pop up. One more day until Lemon Mina might come back. Alright, let's go over here and make some progress. Oh, and Kita might be back, is she? Yep, this bitch. So, let's see how she does this. Last time we saw Ankita, she absolutely bumbled this, like, hostage situation. And, got another sleeper killed, and maybe the human that loved him. I don't know, but it was not good. You spot Ankita on the track to the farm stack. She has a box on her shoulder and is working her way down the slope. She sees you as she approaches. Neither of you speak for a moment. She looks tired, pale, her hair is tangled in clumps of dirt cling to her armor. You both eye each other. I chose to stay silent. Sleeper. She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for what happened. Truly I am. She looks down. I'm sorry you ended up in the middle of this, when all you've shown me is kindness. She rubs her face. I'm sorry. She was kind of like really shitty about that sleeper that she was holding hostage, so we're not gonna give her an it's okay immediately. For that sleeper that she stares at the floor. I'm sorry. She looks up and away, not meeting your eye. I kind of hate that the options are it's okay and what you did is unforgivable, because well, I guess those are the only options, isn't it? Hmm. She definitely has been taking the last several days poorly, right? She's pale. She's not, like, well kept. She's not like her same usual cocky as shit self. So there's a really solid chance that she, has actual remorse over this, but that doesn't just make a shitty thing go away. Let's see. I don't want to do this if it just cuts off any future progress with her. I feel like, though, a good friend would have a conversation with someone about something unforgivable that they did. Like, a person, like, if you were done with someone, you wouldn't, like, take the time to talk to them about it. So let's try this. I'm hopeful that it leads to, like, continued dialogue. We'll see. She looks at you. I understand. Ankita shifts the weight of the box on her shoulder. I've been preparing for... She grimaces. Look. She said, can you come with me? It's easier if... If what? You see it, she finishes. It's just down the way. Ankita leads you down the dirt path between the pillars. There's wind passing through the greenway, a quirk of the air, currents, the biosphere maintains, and it ruffles the leaves softly. The sounds make the silence more obvious, more complete. You try not to think of the last time you were here. You have been trying not to think of it for the past few cycles. The image of the sleeper, sprawled, twisted open, connected to the ship mind, has been hard to forget. You realize Ankita is leading you back there. Into the drum at the center of the stack. You pause, trembling a little at the threshold. She turns. What are you doing? She looks at you with empty eyes. What needs to be done? You stand on the threshold and look up at the tanks, green and wet, some glowing with flickering grow lamps. You look down at Ankita, suddenly so small after this hulking ruin, the smallest she's ever looked. She places the box down. I don't know. I'm interested. Let's see. You follow Ankita into the stack through a low tank, entering the drum at ground level. It is just as beautiful as you remember, but it barely touches you. Instead, you check the apertures of the tanks for the glint of a weapon, or a shadow among the moss. Ankita stops, and you look down. The mossy island at the center of the tank is clear now, the equipment cleared away, and in its place is a mound of dirt loosely covered with moss. Ashton's rifle stands straight, half buried in the dirt at the grave's head. I buried them together, Ankita says without turning. You both stand there in silence for a little while. You think of questions you could ask about Ashton, about the sleeper. How long did you know him? Was the sleeper dead? She takes a moment to respond, and for a moment you think she won't, but then the words come gushing out. Their body was long dead. That much was obvious. After you left, I checked them, but there was nothing, no signal, no function. The ship mind was the same, dead. I don't know if Ashton's plan would have worked. He seemed desperate, but that doesn't mean it wasn't. She pauses, unsure how to continue. I don't think he was lying, but you have to understand. I've had crew members double-cross me, undercut me, rat me out. That's the business. So, if that's the business, why did you react so bad? He wasn't a good person. None of us in this job are, and this is how we die, alone. I'm sorry they had to die too. So she's upset she feels guilty that a sleeper died, but she doesn't feel guilty that she killed like an entire couple. That's kind of fucked. She stops, not sure what to add. It seems like she's reaching for something, but she can't quite get there. You feel that gap between you, and as you do, it widens. The water drips, the moss trembles. You both stand in silence for a while longer. You both feel it, life creeping back in, the silence ending. Ankita shifts her weight, and then starts to walk out. You follow her, suddenly eager to be back out in the open space of the greenway, to be away from this place forever. You stand outside and breathe the fresh air. You stare at the green leaves and the stars, wheeling about above them. That's it, says Ankita from somewhere behind you. You try to think of something to say but can't. Ankita puts a hand on your shoulder. You turn back to her. At least take this. She forces a handful of cryo chits into your hands. It's what I owe. She looks at you desperately. You look down at the metal bars. Ugly little things, you think. We don't need them. We don't need them. And I feel like her being hopeful with this and looking at us desperately, she's trying to, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. You open your hand and let the chits fall to the floor. They clunk into the dirt and she does not pick them up. You turn without saying a word and continue up the track. She does not follow. As you walk up the rise, the wind picks up and the leaves shudder. You walk faster, trying to outpace your anger. You think of those ugly metal bars in the dirt. A life has to be worth more than that. It has to be. Whew. The bad end. Found an old crewmate at the edge of the rim. The bad end. We got the bad end. Fuck. We're not allowed anything. We're not allowed anything, chat. Oh, that's such a bummer. Yeah, we can't even spend this point because we've used all of the low-cost upgrades. Alright. Ugh. Literally, that was the first time we've had, like, a direct, like, failure. And that was caused because we called her when we were close. Because, and she's like, oh, are they there? And we're like, well, let me check. And then while we were checking, she showed up anyways. And just got real aggressive and shit. So not a good look for us all. I don't know why I still need mushrooms. I don't really get that. Because we have a lot of mushroom, like, what are these random things? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? A rare delicacy in the eye. Maybe after... Oh, maybe we can give these to Empress for a discount on food? That would actually be really cool now that I think about it. Fungus grows in the deep woods. So we could actually... just harvest mushrooms over here. Fungus. Well, is it only gyro caps? Let's try it. Guess you gotta play the whole game again for a good end. Bro, I don't know. I don't know, man. Did I not get mushrooms from this? I didn't. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. We're so poor, chat. We are so fucked. We're so fucked. It's fine, it's fine. Let's try for this. Let's see. Alright, that's the outcome. So we got some money. Haifa commune? Work the grow beds. Okay, this is actually what I was thinking of when I was thinking of working. Because this actually goes towards something. So let's go ahead. Both of these we get a +1, 2, and both of these, you know, having the best outcome gets +3 progress. Just went for invasion things and got gold rewards each time? Let's go. Holy shit. What, do you know what amorphous material you were trying to get in First Descendant when you were running those invasions? I would lose my shit if I was actually trying to get something and just got gold. Sometimes I run those, though, just to get gold. So I guess it depends what your goals were. But that is fucked. Let's see. Oh, you're doing invasions. I didn't realize. Is that those the Haley focus things? First Descendant has all of the activities start with I, so you can't just repeat it. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, let's do work the grow beds. Sick. I'm kind of bummed if Ethan just disappears forever. Like, he wasn't even interested in finding out what happened to us? That kind of makes me a little sad. There are 3 entirely different words, though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They start with I. They all basically mean the same thing, to go do a thing with some sort of authority and a militarization to it. Incursion, invasion, intercept. What's the other one? Incursion, invasion, intercept. Well, there's public ops. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are. You on that I can't read shit. You're not even in the same room as me, and I heard your fucking fucking bastard. Let's see. We are low on money, and that's not a good look. Yeah, fuck it. Look at, they're adding 400% missions. Even doing 250% is just tricky enough that I feel fancy doing them. Also, my Thunder goes 200% crit damage now, and it's great. Jesus Christ. Is that your Thunder Cage? That's insane. That is wild. Let's see, he's still working on that. Ooh, them and Mina are back. Let's see what's going on with. Oh. Uh-oh. It's Mina with the jacket, and there's no sign. Oh no. There's no answer when you buzz the Lem's unit, but the door is open. You push the door and find Mina, sitting in the middle of the floor, playing with Bun Bun. Hi, Mina. Hi, Robot, says Mina sullenly, waving Bun Bun's paw without looking up. Where's Daddy? Mina doesn't respond. She walks Bun Bun across the floor, narrating quietly to herself. You look around the unit. It is a mess. Dishes and glasses on the side. Some of Mina's clothes piled up in a corner. Mina is sitting by her bag, which is spilled out across the floor, her drawing slate cracked and dark. Tidy up. You start with the kitchen units, piling up the dishes in the auto wash and wiping them down. You pile the clothes up next, folding them neatly. Mina watches you quietly as she plays, curious but silent. You just started to look at fixing her cracked slate when Lem appears. Sleeper, what are you? He pauses and looks from you to Mina and back again. Never mind. He drops a bag by the door and slumps onto the couch. Did you kill everyone? Stop it. I'm really good at this game. I didn't kill everybody, I promise. Everything's not okay, but I don't like either of these. Where were you? Lem ignores your question, asking one of his own instead. What are you doing here? Mina's not supposed to let anyone in. He glances at her disapprovingly, but she shoots back her own angry look. Look, now's not a good time. What happened? What happened? We messed up. That's what happened. We put our hopes in someone else's stupid scheme. He pinches the bridge of his nose. You understand they never even put us on the list, right? I've been all around the room looking for work, and I've run into more than a few from the crews. It turns out only long-time Havenage members were issued those Celis ID numbers. They never planned to consider us. Havenage says they didn't know that was what they were going to use to make the draw, and who knows, maybe Celis pulled the wool over their eyes. But what does it matter? All those hours in the yards for a hand-to-mouth wage and nothing else. He slammed his hand down on the sofa. Oh no. These aren't great questions to ask someone who's depressed. That can't be it. You're giving up. Um, that can't be it. Well, it is. He looks at the open door again. They're moving the side rail up the hub now, you know? He says without meeting your eye. That's where it'll depart from. They're bringing in a ship with all their cryosleep pioneers and transforming them up there in microgravity before loading the crew. We could sneak on board. We could steal a ticket. Oh no. The problem with sneaking on board is that cryo, you need to be in like a cryo pod. So I feel like even if we snuck on board, we would just be fucking hanging out by ourselves for a couple decades. Like, how would we eat? How would we, like, I don't know, something. And then as soon as we got there, I feel like stealing a ticket's better. Nem laughs. There's no tickets. I was joking before. Just those ID numbers coded to someone's identity. No stealing that. Dude, we're a hacker. Do you know us? He looks over at Mina. Look, we'll be fine. We always have been. I just need a little time. He sighs. We had our hearts set on that trip, is all. Mina comes over and climbs into his lap. He smiles. What if I got you on board? I missed you these past few cycles. I missed that optimism. Lem strokes Mina's hair. Look, you want to go up to the hub and ask around, be my guest. I can't get up there with Mina down here, and I'm sure the side rail will bring in a crowd. But be careful. This kind of thing always attracts scammers and thieves. You find any way on board, you take it. You need help to get there? Ask me. But for now, me and Mina here are sticking to the eye. She looks up at him and smiles. I don't want to promise that I'm gonna do it. I mean, you know what? He'll be depressed. Whatever. I feel like out of everyone on the eye, we're the best one who can do hacking. I gotta head to work. Good luck. Thanks for hanging out, Steve. Love you. Have a good drive to work, and good luck with your shift. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Cool beans. Let's see. I find. Fuck. I feel like I put so much effort into some of my choices and then just chuck it for the other ones, and that combination does not make for great outcomes. Lem smiles but doesn't say anything. You stand to leave and Mina grabs your hand, eager to give you one more smile. Then you're out, back in the walkways of the low end, already thinking of plans to make this right. So here's the problem. This thing fucking leaves in a day, doesn't it? Oh. Well, don't worry about it. Let's see. So where do they want me to inquire about that? Hold up. Oh, we actually don't even have a drive for that, a quest for that. What in the world? Heck. So since they didn't give us a new drive for that, chat, I'm starting to realize that might be hidden behind a quest line that we currently have open. So I'm wondering if we have to do the Rabia's quest line with that gang. It's not that I was like ignoring it, I just had very little interest in making progress in the gang. But in a society where you're super, you know, there's a super imbalance of power and resources, it makes sense why gang activity would be how we'd get off of this place, or how we'd think we could. So we could do, I don't know, it's ship mine fragments that we give them. I just have a whole fucking shit mind. The ship mine imprinted with the entity from the Neo Vent machine. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, chat, I think my brain's starting to meld a bit, so I think I am going to wrap up this cycle in game and then call it a day. Thanks for hanging out, though. Let's see. If you have been lurking and you like what you see, please drop a follow or a sub if you're on YouTube. We stream 3 times a week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Mondays are art streams. We're making Warhammer minis. Wednesdays are solo games, and then Sunday mornings are co-op. So that's what we're up to. Well, I guess we can just keep working in the commune. Let's do that. Okay, we're increasing our reputation a bit, which is nice. It is oh shit, we're out of food. We need food. We need food. We can harvest some mushrooms, but I don't know. Because we're gonna start starving, and then once we start starving is when we... Hold up. Let's go work. I know they feed you if you work here at Minji's Express. Energy, here we go. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does a shift. Let's do that. It feels like garbage wasting a 6 on that, but it's okay. It'll give us 3. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of cryo, some food. That's kind of worth it, actually. Probably should have been working them more often. Alright, perfect. Alright, everybody. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Congrats to Josh for getting first at the start of the stream. But take care.